The highlight of the week, sponsored by Dave Franek Auto. Looking for that first car for your son or daughter? Don't panic. See Dave Franek.
Pope John comes out running against Don Bosco. Watch Mustafa Zhang kick it out to Noah Brown for the long two. And the Lions lead 2-0 in this North non-public A clash at Pope John. Don Bosco then goes on an 8-0 run, capped here by this bucket by Armani Craddock off the steal, and the Ironmen go up 8-2. The Pope John ends the quarter strong as Ryan Izzo cleans up with the putback, and it's 8-7 after 1 quarter of play. Second quarter we go, and it's Noah Brown with the pull-up three-pointer for Pope John as they take a 12-10 lead. Then watch the great look here from freshman Bryce Aiken to Mustafa Zhang, and Pope John goes up 14-10. They watch Paul Jorgensen of Don Bosco get this wild shot to fall, and the Ironmen trail Pope John 24-15 at the half. Third quarter we go, and it's the fabulous freshman again, Bryce Aiken with the pull-up three-pointer, and Pope John goes up by 10, 20-17 over Don Bosco in this battle of 4 and 5 seeds. The Lions increase their lead to 13 here as sweep shooting Matt Zagorski cans the three-pointer, and Pope John has a 33-20 lead. The Paul Jorgensen of Don Bosco battles for the offensive rebound, and he draws the foul, and the Ironmen cut Pope John's lead to 39-33 after 3 quarters of play. We go to fourth quarter action, and Jorgensen keeping the Ironmen in the game with another bucket, and Don Bosco trails by 1, 39-38. But like he has all season, it's Matt Zagorski with the clutch three-pointer and the foul, and Pope John is up by 5, 44-39. Big shot right there by the sophomore. But then it's Paul Jorgensen again with another big hoop as he buries the three-pointer for Don Bosco to make it a 2-point game, 48-46 Pope John. And then watch Joey Feinberg cap the big Don Bosco comeback with the three, and we are tied at 49. Don Bosco then takes the lead off the great look from Jorgensen to Tom Sweeney, and they are up 51-49, but Pope John would send it into OT tied at 51. We head into overtime and watch Bryce Aiken pop this jumper to make it 53-51. And then it's Mustafa Zhang with the thunderous dunk to seal the win as Pope John tops Don Bosco 59-56 to advance to the section semifinals, where they eventually fell to Seton Hall Prep.
The win was huge. I mean, we came out a little bit slow in the first quarter. Coach told us it was just nerves, and we settled in, played our game, and they made a run, and we survived it, took them into overtime, and we took care of business in the end.
You know, it was a crazy game, a lot of energy in this game. I think we might have overlooked that team a little bit. You know, just looking forward to Saturday against Seton Hall Prep. I think we overlooked them, but in the end we came out and got the win.
Last year we ground out every win. It was like every win was a fight, kick, claw, whatever we had to do to win. This year we have a lot more skill guys, and so we don't have to fight and kick and scratch and claw. I was just telling somebody, last year's team, every practice was a war. This year's team, we get some shots up, we go through our stuff, and we get out. We don't need to go to war every day with these guys. It's just a different, completely different team.
Coach Hassan feels that the team may have overlooked Don Bosco, but they were able to grind out a win in overtime and are now moving on next Saturday to face the #1 seed, Seton Hall.
Obviously, for Seton Hall Prep, you know, we expect to see a lot of talent. You know, we know a couple of those kids. We played them during the season. A couple of them were going to come here. And, you know, we're just going to expect a great game, a lot of talent, and hopefully we'll be able to get the win.
I take a lot of the blame for this game. You know, I saw Seton Hall Prep play 5 times. I've seen St. Peter's Prep play 5 times. I only saw them play once. And I think the players felt that. And, you know, so coming out early, I think that they fed off of me that we were looking for Saturday's game. And, you know, we can't do that at the state tournament. We lose and there is no Saturday.
Freshman point guard Bryce Aikens really shined tonight, leading his team to a thrilling overtime victory.
Well, Bryce is an amazing player. I mean, he's going to do big things at the next level, and he's one of the leaders on this team, even though he's only a freshman. And he definitely handles the pressure extremely well in these situations.
Bryce has been leading us all year. He's a true point guard. You know, I can't say much about him. His leadership skills as a freshman, you know, he's really mature for his age. And, you know, he kept us in the game, controlled us, slowed the pace when we needed it, fast it when we needed it, and came out and helped us.
In that first quarter, we had Mustafa Zhang, Bryce Aiken, and Matt Zagorski, who had never played in a state tournament game, and you could see it's such a different game that you could see that it was different for them, and they adjusted well. But Bryce is just an unbelievable player. He's been in a lot of really big games before, so he was ready down the stretch. He made a couple really nice moves, made some big clutch free throws at the end. So I was really proud of him.